Hey, what's going on, guys? So, the trailer just dropped, and this is probably going to be out in a few days after the trailer. I need to find me a longer cord so I can do this a little better. But I'm going on a ruck march today, and you guys are coming with me. The idea is to get some miles, as many as I can. Let me just put my music in real quick and we'll go from there. All right, we're back. I got my music going. I fixed the quality of the video, so we're gonna get going now. So I'm in deep South Alabama, right up against the coastline, and something that people don't really expect out of this place is the high humidity and the high heat. This morning, it's a sunny 60 degrees, which is unusual for this place. So I'm gonna take advantage of that and go on this ruck march here and go as far as I can. And while I do, I'm gonna tell you guys a story and give you guys a lesson while we're at it. It's absolutely beautiful out here. So, if you're anything like I was, you're probably dealing with the same issue I did with waking up in the morning. It's 10:42 right now, and I woke up about 30 minutes ago. 30-minute wake up. Not a good way. Usually, people, they deal with the issue of having to wake up early mornings, and they just lay in bed. They sit there, they get a drink, they drink their coffee, go back to bed. And that's just not living to me. To me, that's the opposite. So my goal right now is to get you guys to the point where you're not waking up like that either, and that you're jumping out of bed ready to go. And for people in the rural South, that might be everything, because this whole place is farms. Look at this. Whole area is farms. So you may not have the same problem. You may be a hardworking man who gets out of bed ready to go. But if you're in the city and you're dealing with depression, you're dealing with all these other issues, you may not be able to get up the same way. And it's especially difficult with depression, because if you've got it, you don't want to do anything. You don't want to get up, you don't want to work, you don't even want to socialize anymore. And that was what my big issue was when I first moved out here. I didn't want to socialize. I didn't want to get to know all these other people out here. But you know what? That was 5 years ago. Yeah, I slept in today. It's a Sunday. I allow myself to sleep in 1 day a week, and that's it. Because, to be honest, all that missed rest, it adds up. And yeah, you're never gonna recoup all of it, but you'll be able to at least get good rest on Sundays. That's not our goal, though. Our goal is to get you guys good rest every day. So, Jay, how do we do this? Well, for one, turn off your screens at night. At least 2 hours before you go to bed, turn off your screens. Everything, your phone, your computer, your TV, anything that produces blue light. If you've got a bunch of stuff in your room that give off light, take some electrical tape and just tape over it. If it's something important where you have to see a warning light of some kind, don't do it. But if it's something like, if you've got a coffee machine in your bedroom for some reason, I do. I keep all my own appliances because I can't trust anybody in my house to not complain about me using anything, even when I haven't. So, I keep my own stuff. But I have electrical tape over everything, so this way I can keep myself resting well. So, turn off all screens 2 hours before bed. If you're working a job where you have to be on call, you can set a list on your cell phone, and I could show you guys how to do that in both Android and iPhone. And you can throw your phone in Do Not Disturb. But that list has a list of people that can call you and get past the Do Not Disturb. So we can set that up in another video. Go ahead and throw some comments down there if that's something that you guys want to see. If you're doctors, if you're nurses, and you need to be on call anytime, we'll do that. If you're not one of those people, throw your phone to airplane mode. Alarms still work. And if you do that, you'll get some good sleep. But here's the caveat. Good sleep falls within 6 to 8 hours, normally. If you're one of those people that don't need that much sleep, you might wake up 5 hours in, and that's a rarity. But if you are one of those people, that's fine. If you're someone who has a difficult time getting out of bed and you're setting 6 or 7 alarms like the ones I'm about to show, then you might end up needing to actually get the app I'm about to tell you guys about. I had that problem, and sometimes it's a little rough for me to wake up anyhow. But ever since I got that app 5 years ago, I wake up on time. Unless it's Sunday, in which case I don't have a fucking alarm. So, the app I'm going to tell you guys about is called Sleep Cycle. If you've got an Apple Watch or any of the smartwatches for Android, Samsung works great for it. I'm not wearing mine right now because it's broken. But if you use a smartwatch, you can use Sleep Cycle to record your blood oxygen level, your pulse, and your breathing. The app works using all the sensors in your phone, but having an extra few sensors don't exactly hurt it. It just makes it that much more accurate. And you set what time you want to wake up, and it will decide what time around that time is best. You might wake up around 5 o'clock in the morning normally. It might wake you around 4:45 or 5:15, depending on when you're the lightest in sleep and whether or not that'll be best for you. Ever since I got the app and it started doing that for me, at first I was iffy, but you know what? I started waking up feeling good. It was waiting for those times when I was light in sleep to wake me. Now, if that worries you and you don't want to do that, that's okay. You don't have to. Now, the next thing to make sure that you've gotten good quality rest involves your wake up times. Sorry, not your wake up times. I just talked about that. It involves what you do right after you wake up. If you're just waking up, get yourself outside, get yourself somewhere where there's a lot of artificial light or a lot of natural light. Sunlight works really well. And sit out in it for 15 minutes. Take a walk. Do something. That's what I'm doing right now. This ruck march is my 15 minutes of wake up time. It helps balance your circadian rhythm and helps you get boosted in your energy, gives you all the vitamin C you need, and makes you feel good. Improves the mood. Now, I said inside the last video that all the experts number in the thousands and that they get so much wrong, but this is something that they got right. Excuse me. This is something they got really right. So, if you're gonna go about getting up in the mornings and everything, that 15 minutes is non-negotiable. Get outside, get into the sunlight. If you are a graveyard shift guy, get the brightest lights you can, turn them on for 15 minutes. 20 minutes if you need it. Just before you go to work. Make time to do that. I'm walking along the roadside here, so I'm having to keep an eye out for traffic right now. Now, I want to make sure everybody understands I'm never going to make a video more than 30 minutes unless I'm outside walking or there's some special occasion for it. Because who else has time for that? Now, at some point, I'm going to bring a few people I know into this, and hopefully that will give us some more content to work with. I'm sure a number of people here would love to hear all the helpful advice that the guys in the community that I help run have for you guys. There's a select few I'm not going to talk to because right now they are not in the right headspace. But there's a select few that I will talk to that are in the right headspace, that are ready to do these things. I'm coming up to a stop sign right now at a half mile, and I'm debating going straight right now or taking a left and going towards the ball fields and just walk in circles, but I think I'm going to continue straight and then just come back this way and go down to the ball field after that. The second thing I do every morning when I get done with all my exercise, when I get done with the 15 minutes of sunlight, I grab my journal. I have filled 3 journals already with nothing but gratitude. Things I feel grateful for, things I'm happy I got to enjoy. Things that I miss in life that I was grateful that I got to actually encounter. And I know a few of my subscribers actually know me, but I just lost my dog about 2 weeks ago to cancer as well. Cancer seems to be a running thing in my family. Not just with me, but my pets too. And yes, it was horrible. He had lymphoma. He was over 10 years old, lived a long, happy life, and that went into the journal too. Writing things like, I am grateful for the time I spent with my dog, or I'm grateful for this pen. Or even, I'm grateful for sunny skies, the grass on the fields, trees. You can start anywhere. And as you start doing it every day, you start to notice a change in your life, a shift. You feel happier, where normally you would wake up all tired and shit. Let me get this water real quick. Been going a while now. Oh. Got a little bit of water on the camera. It's okay. Set you down a second. Sun will get the rest. Oh, whoopsies. I think I'll make a blooper reel for these things. I think a blooper reel would be really fun for you guys. You get to see my failures and make fun of me a little bit. Somebody has been pressure washing this and they missed a huge spot. There are streaks everywhere. You can see it. Now, the gratitude journal, if you do it every day, you start to notice some shifts in your life. You start to attract more abundance, you start to feel happier. Things don't affect you as much. And that's okay. It's good. You start to experience more warm, happy feelings, where normally you might get affected by what someone said earlier. Someone may have insulted you earlier. I don't like it when people do that shit. But if you do this journal every day for a week starting, and you don't miss a single day, all 7 days, that's a big goal. So start by doing it 3 times a week. Every morning when you wake up, for 3 days, write some stuff in the journal. 5 things. I am grateful for da. I am grateful for da. I am grateful for da. All 5 times. At first, you're going to struggle with figuring out something to put down. And that's okay. Put down something simple and silly. I'm grateful for my bed. I'm grateful for my underpants. I'm grateful for this pen. I'm grateful for coffee. I'm grateful for my pets. Something. As long as you can get 5 things down in those 3 days, then the next week, try to do 4. Try to do 4 days. It's very warm now. You know, I usually get these thoughts while I'm in the middle of stuff like this, and I just had one. Not enough people get outside and enjoy themselves anymore. We sit out here and we take for granted the world that we've got around us. And you know, I think that's a little sad. We take for granted all the things we have around us. We don't see enough of the world anymore, and I think that's sad. I think if we as a people got together more often, went outside, went out into nature and just enjoyed ourselves, we might find the world's a little bit nicer, or a little bit more bearable for all of us. People would be nicer. But you know, the political climate for just the United States alone is a little fucked right now. I'm in the Deep South, and we have people here who fully think they know what's best for the world. But I think that we need to strike a balance. I'm not far from the other stop sign. That equals out a mile. A mile and 20 minutes, that's not bad. If I were to start running right now, if I had started running right at the start, I could probably do my 2 mile in 10. Honestly, this is the best shape I've been in quite a while. From 230 pounds down to 200, I feel good. I feel real good. So, guys, if you ever have someone that tells you you can't do something, laugh. Make that your why. Here I am doing it. And I'm kind of happy about it too. I'm not going to post multiple videos a day. I'm going to schedule things ahead. So you guys might be seeing this Tuesday or Wednesday, but right now for me it is Sunday. Oh, we've got a crow. I love crows. See, it's a shame that they don't allow, you know, having crows as pets out here, but I understand it. They're too smart, and they can be trained to do some pretty nasty things. I would just much rather befriend them for now. You know, 10 years ago, this place wasn't as put together, and 20 years ago, this didn't exist. There are a lot of crows out here. Oh, there's a bobwhite. Guys, find yourself some hobbies. If you're a gamer, go outside some. Pick up bird watching, pick up stargazing, pick up anything that puts you outside for a while, because you'll be amazed with what the world has to offer after that. All right, we're coming up on 1 mile. It's been 23 minutes. One mile. Let's go. My battery's still sitting at 92 for a Go Hero 8, plugged into a battery pack. If I could get a longer cord, I could put you guys out there and show you guys more of the scenery a little bit more. But till payday, I just don't have that. Small towns are beautiful because everyone knows each other. So you can spot one of your friends almost a mile away and end up waving at them. They'll be driving and see you, wave back. I think I might speed up the clip a little here. I can't think of a lot to say, so we're gonna try and knock out as many miles as I can, just so this way these are out of the way. You see me actually doing the work. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. So from right here, the clip is going to speed up. That was my sister pretending she couldn't see me. I'm about a quarter mile away from the 1.5 mile mark. Listen guys, if you're one of the guys inside of Tactus XI's How to Fight program, either on school or in the Discord, listen, I issued you guys several challenges a while back, and one of the options was a 4-mile ruck. I'm about to prove that you can do that in one day without any conditioning. The goal today is 4 miles. By the time I hit 4, I'm probably gonna be at my house again. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go about this and I'll post the full video for them and the edited video for you guys. This should have enough charge to get to the mileage I'm needing. I'll check in a minute. What's my battery at? Still at 92. Excellent. Less than a quarter mile to the stop sign. That serves as the halfway point between my house and 1 mile. Jeez, these stripes are horrible. Oh my God. Whoever did this porch, you need to fire them. Hire Freddie with Creek Clean. They'll do you right. You know what? I'm gonna call them. Come on, call. Yo, artist. You there? Hello. Yo, you got Freddie's number? I'm walking down the sidewalk here in Porch, and whoever did the pressure washing out here did a terrible job. It might be something he can approach Porch for. Hello? Jesus. Hey, can you hear me now? Well, shoot him my number and tell him to call me. I can send him a screenshot of the fucking sidewalk I'm looking at. But he could probably use that as a means of getting his foot in the door. Okay, well, it was worth a shot. Okay, let him know I got a photo of it so you can see it. Thank you. All right, that was me calling my supervisor, because while we don't work directly for the county, I do work for the county in some extent, and the company we work with is called Creek Clean. So guys, if you're a CEO of Porch and you're seeing this right now, or you're the guy in charge of this, hell, if you doubt me right now, I'll put some photos up on the screen right now so you can see that shit. We're down Martin Road right now. So if you see this, know we're looking. And this does not look good, man. There are tiger stripes and streaks down this thing. They didn't prep this proper. The other side looks okay from where I am, but I can't look at it right now. But we're reaching my bad, 1.5 miles now. See, other day I was calling people, issuing challenges on Discord, And a couple of times I put the 4-mile ruck march up, and people went for the other challenge because they thought cardio was too hard. So, for those of you thinking cardio is too hard, you should know that I can complete 4 miles a day, every day. That's easy. I can also do 10 and 12 every single day. I'm still a little uncomfortable recording myself while I'm walking. People slow down and they look at me. It's unusual out here. I hope I can get Infinite Momentum t-shirts or Infinite Momentum muscle tees started up so this way we can make some money for better equipment out here, but that's gonna probably be later on. And you know, I want to share this experience with you guys. There will be a Discord server for you. I do not plan to make a school like Tactus does, but Tactus buddy, if you're looking at this, you can see me putting in the work. We're already past the stop sign. It's right behind me. And for those of you who are parents and they're seeing me wearing a muscle tee out in the sun right now, don't worry. I'm already used to getting sunburned and turning that into a tan. I want to get rid of this farmer's tan as fast as I can. Eventually I'll be walking around with long ass cord, and I'll be able to actually tan the rest of me, get myself looking good again. But for now, I'm starting small. We're still at 92% with 37 minutes already recorded. Fred Walker Village. My friend lives down in that village over there. You know what? I might make it a challenge one of these days for me to walk from my house over to the travel plaza just down the road. It's a good long walk, but it's worth it. Starting to get thirsty again. You know, that's funny. I've gone almost 2 miles in an hour. And we got people here who think that cardio is going to be so bad. It's all about your pacing, guys. I tell you now, if you stop, it's harder to get started again. So, in a situation where you may not want to get started, it's better to get started putting one foot in front of the other than it is to just sit there and do nothing the whole time. Give my other arm a break here. I've been holding this camera for almost an hour. Once we reach my place, I'll take a second, get a drink, check the battery level. Adjust this bag some because this is starting to bite into me some. We'll get into some shade so this way the camera can cool down a little because, oh yeah, that's warm. That's warm. So this house that's coming up over here, it just recently sold and is being renovated. Used to be these two pit bulls there that would come running across the street, and their owner was always worried they were gonna go and attack me. But you know what? They never attacked me. What I would do, and this is kind of dumb, don't do what I do unless you're already used to dogs and spotting behavior and everything. I got down on my knees, looked away, and just put my hand out, palm up. Palm down, sorry. And the owner was just freaking out because he thought the dog was coming to bite me and everything because it saw me as an intruder. No, it came over, sniffed my hand, discovered I had another dog, and immediately rolled over for belly rubs. Beautiful pit, it's blue, and very well behaved. Gave it its belly rubs, gave it some pats, and got back up and sent it back to its owner. Its owner was astounded. Like, you could just see the gears working in his head, like, what the heck just happened? We're already a quarter mile away and it's only 40 minutes. There'll be some stuff cut out of this video. You guys will be probably scratching your heads about how this is only 40 minutes at like a 20-minute mark or something. Because I did say that I was speeding up some stuff. I think I need to install Gaia on my phone again and get it recording so I can record how far I'm going and show you guys. But I can get Samsung's steps and show you guys that too. What's going on? That's another thing I dislike about this place, bugs. Try to fly in your mouth, try to fly in your nose, try to fly in your ears. It's unbelievable. So, if things go well, I'm going to see about getting a second battery pack from Anchor. So if I start running low on battery again, I can just swap to the next. And I don't know, I might go and get a 1 terabyte SD card for this thing because I've got 128 gigs, and it just has 2 hours on here. This place is very active. So, for those of you who are wondering, this is tribal land. This is the reservation for Porch Creek Indians. And people out here, you can only usually get houses if they're a part of the tribe. We managed to snag one, what was it, 20 years ago when I was still a kid. And because of that, we could snag one and get away with living here. But almost everyone here is rich to some extent because they get checks on their birthday and another time during the year. And if I remember correctly, it usually comes up to a sum of around 40 grand. A lot of people here start some successful businesses. And I'm proud of this neighborhood. They've done well for themselves. I've met some excellent people. And like I wish some of that luck for their lives had rubbed off on me some. But I'm not complaining. They earned it because the Porch Creek Indian tribe were one of the major tribes that got moved from their land during the Trail of Tears. And for those of you who hadn't followed history or weren't taught this in history class, the Trail of Tears was one of the bloodiest, most horrible betrayals we've ever made towards the Native Americans. They were forced, while they were on this trail, to walk a pace that was inhumane, caused their sick, elderly, and sometimes very young to be left behind. And if they got killed, they weren't given graves. They were given unmarked graves. Sometimes they were just left where they were. And that wasn't okay. I'm gonna open my car door and sit you guys in here a second while I get water and check the battery level and everything. Let's set it here. Get me some water. Check this battery level real quick. We're still full. Yeah, still full battery. I'm amazed. And we actually went up a percentage. Alright, we're gonna go another 2 miles. And then when we get back, I'll upload everything I can to my computer, start editing. Hopefully my computer won't crap out, or my camera won't crap out on me on the way there. Oh, my back is all covered in sweat right now, guys. Not gonna lie, free air conditioning kind of feels good. I'm gonna take a photo for my communities here real quick, so everybody can see it. Get you guys up on level. And the photo's taken. Check my messages while I do my walk. And I just realized I forgot to send everybody their good morning. So I'm gonna put this out there. There we go. The good morning is sent. That means everybody got notified. On to 2 more miles. Let's do this. We're at 50 minutes now. I will post the full video for everybody in the crew. So for everyone that thought the cardio was too hard, they could watch me doing this. This is the easiest walk I've ever had. And honestly, with my job, I thought I heard a go-kart here. With my job, walking like this, we always went roughly 10 miles a day. So, for those of you that don't know me yet, haven't talked to me in my communities, and those of you who are just starting to tune in, because this is really the first video of this channel, I work with the county as cleanup. We clean up county roads over in Baldwin County, and hopefully I can get a mount for my chest or my head and take you guys with me a few times. I'm gonna need a bigger SD card for that. But we will get something like between the 5 of us out on that road, something like 3 bags a piece. So 15 bags a day, give or take, off the freaking roads. 10 miles, 15 bags in total. Hey, that's some good stuff. But I think the downside is that we're out in the heat and our job is very much weather permitting. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, a job that's weather permitting may not be for everybody. We might end up rained out one of these days, because where we're at, as you can see, we're in an area that wide open, no hills, nothing. And that means that we have a high chance of developing powerful supercells constantly. We get thunderstorms almost every week, and the warm, moist air coming in from the Gulf, along with the cool, dry air being pushed to us from the east, that usually ends up combining out here and creates some pretty powerful weather. Now, we're right up against the coastline, so we may not be seeing the worst of it, but it does get pretty bad out here. You guys have seen the hurricanes that roll through. It gets bad. I think I've got an hour and 37 minutes left on this, and I'm still sitting at 92% battery. I'm happy. Whew. It's warm out here. It is warm out here. Oh, keeping that arm in one place is a workout all its own. I'm gonna end up with one arm stronger than the other because I don't have a long enough cord. Otherwise, you guys would be on my right side right now. I think that's gonna be something I take care of this week. I'll pick up a longer cord and a second battery pack just to be on the safe side. I might look into a second SD card. Oh, excuse me. Starting to get a little hungry now, and my lunch today is rotisserie chicken with some melted cheese as a side. It goes over the top of it. It's cheddar, so healthy. I've been going on a semi-carnivore diet, and it's kind of funny. Some people will hear that and go, what do you mean semi? You either go carnivore or not. And the truth of it is, it's mostly carnivore. I have started adding things to my diet that consist mostly of meat, as a means to start dropping some of the fat, get my body into ketosis. And I started doing intermittent fasting again. I used to do it all the time in high school, but after high school I went to military, and they teach you to eat a certain way. They don't really teach you about the nutrition. You have to learn that on your own. And you know, I think that's something that military needs to change in every branch, and that is understanding that shoveling food down your face, just shoving in your face hole, does not equal nutrition. That's just calorie loading, and that's just bad for you when you get out. You already see how I look. I'm chunk, and this is with me losing weight. Imagine the guys that come out and they don't do any exercise after that. Those guys easily surpass me in the weight area, and they are not well muscled anymore. 20 years after service, they're round, pot-bellied, drinking all the time, unhealthy. And this is not all of them. There are some legends out there like David Goggins who are just fucking monsters, and I respect the hell out of them. But I digress. I'm just gonna say this again. Shoving food in your face hole does not equal nutrition. What it equals is calorie loading without any real work to fix the issue. And I think that's a problem. Especially for young people nowadays. They just kind of learn calorie loading from school. They're taught to eat first, talk later. They study all the time. And while that's okay, I think it would make more sense for every school to have something in their PE class where they teach you bodybuilding through nutrition. So for instance, if you're gonna calorie load, it needs to be for bulking, because that abundance of calories turns into fat if you don't work on it. We're hitting the 1 hour mark right now. But if you're not doing anything to lose the weight, and you're not doing anything to control your diet and make sure that the amount of fat you're getting is just the right amount, there goes my neighbor Tinker. I got an hour and 30 minutes left. Yeah, I'm gonna need to get a bigger card. Oh, he looks like he's getting ready to turn around. He might be coming over to talk to me. Been a while since I talked to Tinker. But again, you should be getting just the right amount of fat in your diet, because if you're doing something like carnivore, you're not getting enough fat or fiber, you're gonna be having a problem in the bathroom. Who messaged me? Oh, Tactus, buddy, you and I gotta talk. Oh boy. I cut this t-shirt wrong. Oh well, I'll get another set and cut it too. Man, I gotta look so weird right now. Like I'm out here just walking down the street like an idiot and holding a camera to my face like an idiot. But you know what? Fuck that. We're getting it. We are at 2.5 miles right now. Checkpoints. Man, I haven't even had breakfast yet. It's almost noon. I feel hungry as fuck, but I'm not giving in. I'll get coffee when I get home. It's about the only thing I'm allowed to have during intermittent fasting. I just have to have a big ass meal during dinner. I think at some point I'm just gonna take you guys to the beach with me and we'll do 4 miles on the beach. And if I can get a signal booster of some kind, I might live stream. Just so this way you guys are with me during the whole thing. See, that's what I want. I want a camper, like a full-size camper. Find some land somewhere, plop a camper down, get some building permits, and build myself a house. I've already been shown how to frame a house, so the rest can't be too hard. I already know a company that's willing to help me out, but that costs money. I don't got that kind of money. Saving is difficult. The economy is crap right now. Oh, this breeze feels so good right now. I might see what I can do about finding a chest mount for this thing. So this way you guys can be mounted on a cord where I won't have to worry about holding you guys up. Gee, God, every time I see this, this looks so bad. This is horrible. Oh. I don't know if anyone else noticed these stripes or not. There are areas I just flat out missed. You know what? That's something I want to do. I want to get a flag and strap it to the backpack somehow, so I can walk with the flag on me. Because that'll get attention. That'll get a lot of people noticing my channel out here. We're a quarter mile from 4 miles. Sorry, from 3 miles. Ooh. 4 will be once I reach the house. And we're an hour and 6 minutes in. And I'm still sitting at 92% battery. I'm so glad the pollen count's not high today. At least not where I am, because if it was, I would be miserable. You would see me with just snot rolling down my face, sneezing constantly, coughing, watery eyes, all of it. And yeah, you guys are gonna see me at my worst. I might be sick on one of these calls or one of these videos, and I'll be still sitting here making a video. I'm not gonna give up that easy. You know, I either want a house or a camper. I'm never living in an apartment again, I swear. I am never doing that again. I grew up in an apartment, and while the rent wasn't horrible, after my mom left this earth, those landlords turned into slumlords real fast. Like, they were being nice to her. But once I took over the lease, they started demanding more than the rent was. They refused to fix things that were by law required to be fixed. And I didn't have the support I needed until towards the end, when I finally got up the courage to ask for help. I called on my my former boss and family friend named Roger, and he stepped up. He called them, worked something out, sent them some money, and that bought me enough time to get everything packed for the move down here. I owe that man everything, and I still don't have any way to really repay him properly. And of course the others that helped me out there, I still got to repay them too. They're holding a lot of my mother's stuff at their place for me, and it's going on 5 years. I just don't have the funds to go down there and move everything here, and I don't have a storage unit to put it in yet. I wish YouTube allowed super chats for people in ordinary videos, because there's no way I'm gonna make that many people subscribers in time. But a way to show support would be great. Maybe I'll put coffee on here. I don't know. Something. You know, if there's coffee or anything, I'll put it right over there so you guys can show your support if you want to. Every little bit helps. Or maybe I'll put Venmo or Cash App or something. We're at 3 miles. 3 miles. Three miles. Give my arm a break here. Who else mess with me? Okay. Okay. Uh-huh. My music stopped. All right, let's get this final mile. I've got an hour and 18 minutes left for space, and I'm about to knock this out. Yeah, I'm still getting some weird ass looks out here. That dude that just drove past looked at me like I was crazy. That's okay, guy. You got a car, I'm on my feet. Who's the better person right now? That's right, it's me. I'm out here getting the work in. Whew. Man, we're almost a quarter of the way to 3.5 already. You feel that, guys? You feel that? You hear it? That's the sound of victory. That's the sound of victory coming in. That's the feeling of success. That's the feeling that you got it done. I'm gonna need to bring a bag of peanuts or something with me so I can give these crows something. It's always the final stretch when we start actually putting in some real effort. I just increased my pace for this last stretch. And I'm feeling good. I don't feel tired. On the upside, this farmer's tan's getting corrected as well. I turned off the video stabilization for my Go Hero because honestly it's introducing some weird artifacts in my video and I don't really need it. I think I'll make a dedicated video for the 15 minutes of sunlight, the journaling, the meditation, all that stuff that I'm talking about. But for now, this is good. Give me a full-size American flag on my back and start walking. If the wind starts blowing and it starts going, people are going to start paying more attention down this road. Find my old PC and put it on so people know I was in the service. Nah, that seems a little corny, doesn't it? Yo, if Ian Talbert's looking, I used to be part of Mass Tactical with you. I need to get a replacement t-shirt if you can get with me about that. If you know him, tag him. We're almost to the stop sign that marks a halfway point between here and my house. And just like I said before, I've increased my pace again because honestly, last stretch is always the one where you do the best. Now, I know I'm probably going to be pink in the face, sunburnt as hell, but you know what, who cares? I'm excited. Getting it done. Proving everybody wrong. 4-mile Ruck march over the weekend. Woo! I need to get a case for this thing where I can plug in a charger and keep it waterproof for those days when it's actually raining. You know what? Wipe this off a second. There we go. That looks better. Oh, yeah. Clean lens, there we go. I need to find a way to get a lens cover for this thing. At some point, I'll go for a Go Hero 11 or a Go Hero 10, something. I'm not gonna comment on the sidewalk anymore. I've called my supervisor. He's calling the guy that needs calling. Porch, if you're looking, give Freddie the contract, dude. Because that dude will not do you wrong. Like I'd bring my pressure washer out here, but it's not gas. This is awesome. We're at 3.5 right now. 3.5 for those people who thought that 4 miles sucked. I'm not even tired. If I can do it, you can. I mean, unless you've got a broken leg or a missing one or a fucking hip problem, you shouldn't have any problem going 4 miles on a walk. That's what this is. A ruck march is just a weighted walk. And I'm still sitting at 92% with an hour and 8 minutes left. Once I get home, I'm gonna take a cold ass shower, enjoy myself. There's a spider spinning a web right now on my stuff. Friend of nature. You can already tell if a spider feels comfortable enough to spin a web right now, friend of nature. Hey, do you want a turbo nozzle?
Huh?
Do you want a turbo nozzle?
Turbo nozzle.
It's a nozzle that spins. You want one? I've got an extra. All right, I'm heading over to my house right now. I'll come back with it. It should make short work of that. I'm gonna bring that guy a turbo nozzle for his pressure washer. You know, I'm gonna be sacrificing one of my nozzles for him. I don't have an extra, but I was taught to give what I can. Memorize the house, yellow, okay. I'm gonna get him that and walk it back to him. I'm gonna have to put you into my car once I'm done here, or somewhere while I do this. You know what? I will bring you guys with me. I think it's kind of important to put it out there, the importance of actually helping your community. We're almost to my place. You know what? I'm gonna throw in a little bit of a care package for him. Everything for his pressure washer, quick connects, all that. I'm gonna include that. I've got spares of everything. Whew. Hot, hot, hot. I'm almost home already. This is 4 miles. I'm gonna be going about, I wanna say 4.7 with the walk that I have to go back on this. I can see my house already. Gonna go in, grab the turbo nozzle, walk it back to him. after getting some water. I hate that I'm sitting here rehearsing what I'm gonna say to the guy, because it makes me look like I'm talking to myself, but really I'm just kind of rehearsing. Less than a quarter mile to the house now. I'm right around this corner. If I could get a bike or something and just bike it down, I would, but we don't have any. You know, I'm not going to drive my car all the way over there and back. That's a waste. I've got 59 minutes. And I'm still sitting at 92% battery. That's beautiful. I have a feeling once I get to the house and I gotta check the battery pack, it's probably gonna get low. So I'll have to recharge it. I think I'll try to run this to him. You know what? I'll pass this house on the way to going 6 miles. Fuck this. 6 miles. I think I can do it. To all you people that thought I couldn't, fuck you. Use this as an opportunity to get water, cool down, grab the nozzle, then we'll start walking it back. I think what I'll do, I'll stop the recording, and then when we get close, I'll start it back up. And continue it from there. Okay, I'm at the shed right now. All right, guys, we're not that far away from this place right now, which means we're about 4.5 miles in. I'm gonna drop this nozzle off with him, let him get used to using it, and we'll continue our little exercise from there. Guys, I cannot stress the importance of connecting with your community. It's deathly important, and I've got an hour and 6 minutes left on this. and all this video is in 4K. I'm still trying to solve this artifact issue. If you guys got a Go Hero 8 and you notice there's a problem that I'm not noticing, leave your settings in the comments and I'll test them out and see what works. It is hot, hot, hot out here. I think it's risen to close to 75. That's what it feels like. About to check myself. Weather. 76 today, guys. 76 degrees, been beautiful. I see his house now. He's literally just 3 houses away on the next block. God, I hate it when I salivate like that. I can tell I'm in ketosis right now. I can feel it. I'm gonna eat a big meal at dinner, and you guys will see another video. I post a video daily of me doing a workout, and it's a program that I've put together called Steel Axiom, but it looks like a lightweight program. It's not. It's a program that is very difficult. Every 15 days you up the weight and reset your reps, and you increase your reps by 5, 3, or 1 every day for those 15 days. You get well into the hundreds. So you end up having to break up your workout into sets and everything. And when I started that was almost 3 weeks ago. I'm already seeing a lot of results. I don't know if he's pressure washing or not. So what I'm gonna do, so he stays comfortable and everything, I'm gonna drop my camera to my side so it just shows me. And if he wants to be on camera, we'll put him on camera. You know, just being friendly and responsible and respectful of him and his privacy, because out here privacy is a big thing. I'm gonna go ahead and get that out. I'm gonna have to ring his doorbell. Hey.
Hey.
Don't worry, you're not on camera or anything. This is a turbo nozzle. It has a piece that spins.
That's right. It's like a.
Yeah. Should make your job a lot easier.
I appreciate that, man.
Yeah, give it a try. See if you like it.
Oh yeah, I know I am. I used to have one. I don't know where the hell it went off to. Somebody took it.
Yeah, and they're expensive as heck too. Everything all right? Clipped yourself on something? Dang. Yeah, that's a good little system too. There you go.
It'll do the job for real.
Yeah.
It's a good pulsator to get all the dirt and grind off of it.
Yeah, I hear you, man.
I appreciate it, man.
No problem. My name's Boy.
Josh,
I live down the road.
I'm Jeff. Good to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you. I live, if you know Johnny down the road there in Tinker, I'm right between those two.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I know where you're at. I've been working around the corner there at Earl's house, building that two-car garage.
Yeah, I've seen you working.
Yeah, I finally got it done, but I got to get back over there and get some fence stuff going. So I'm gonna get on board. I appreciate it, man.
No problem. If you see me walking around, give me a wave.
All right, thank you.
That worked out real well. Let this car go by. All right, let's get this last set done. Because honestly, I don't want to be out in the sun the rest of this time. I've got stuff I got to do around the house, and I've got some studying I got to do for you guys. Because if I'm not putting out the best fucking videos I can, I'm doing a disservice to you. Again, if you guys got a Go Hero 8, let me know your settings, because these weird artifacts I'm getting, they're a pain. They're a huge pain. I'm gonna have to import all these files individually. This is gonna be painful. Painful. And I have to watch the video in order to make sure it's all right. Oh boy, 73%. I'm running out. I'm running down this battery now. I think this battery pack, I might need to get a second one. I hope this lasts. I hope it slows it down. Whew. I might have to just do 5 miles instead of 6, which means once I reach this halfway point, just so this way we don't lose the video here, I might have to turn around at the halfway point and just complete 5. I'm so sorry, guys. I need to get a better video. I need to get a battery pack that can do you guys some justice, because this is unusual. 71%. Yeah, we're running out now. Let's do the halfway point and turn around for 5. 1% better every day, guys. 1% better. Let this be a lesson to myself that I should have charged this battery pack before I left today, so I would have absolute battery. 70%. I'm gonna die. Oh. Woo. 70. I hope this lasts. I'm gonna have to charge this up for my stuff tonight. All right, we're at 4.5. Make our turnaround and get this done. I hope the battery lasts till then. Need to get a bigger battery pack. Going for a 5-mile ruck march instead of 4 because that's all the battery's going to allow. $60. This is probably going to die before I get home. It could also be something with the fact that I turned it on while it was plugged in. So I'm hoping that that's just the case. 66. Here's hoping it's that. Smart IQ is okay, but it's not the best. Think I'll have some muscle tees made or something and wear those around, get myself a big ass American flag and stick it into a pole on my side and just carry it. That seems like a plan. Every time I see somebody out here doing the same ruck march as I am, they're doing it on the road. And I have to tell you, if you're doing a ruck march on a road, you're just making it too easy for yourself. You need to do it on soil, sand, clay, gravel, things like that. So you have to put in extra work in order to get there. We're at 64%. I think this will just about make it, and I'll be just getting home when it goes out. Mm. 16 minutes. 63%. Okay, it's slowing down. It's slowing down enough. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get me another battery pack to plug into because this is gonna be rough. $61. I think we're just gonna make it, guys. And I can give myself a pat on the back doing 5 miles, mile more than any of you were willing to do over in the How to Fight community for Tactus. Down some water, get my coffee, enjoy myself. Ooh, boy. I'm not tired. I'm hot, but that's a given out here. There's no cloud cover, and so it's just straight sun. I'm probably gonna have a sunburn. You guys get to make fun of me for that, but for everything that we're doing right now, worth it. Small price to pay. This is the final stretch. We're less than a quarter mile away from the house now. And with half battery and 48 minutes left on the clock, this is about the best I could have hoped for. I'm definitely making it home before this camera dies. If I can get myself another battery pack, I can swap to it halfway through and go for 8 miles instead. Get myself a better SD card on the side. Post a full video, 1 hour of me walking and talking, yapping along to whatever music I happen to be listening to, connecting with my community. We're right around the corner. You know what? I'm gonna see if I can make a countdown timer. Starting right now. And you know what? I'm gonna set my stopwatch right now. So we'll know how long to set it. And of course, I'm gonna bleep out my name in that interaction over there. I don't want you guys knowing my my real name. I want you guys to know me as Jay, the friendly life coach, friendly self-help guru, whatever you want to call me. I don't care. You can call me Jay the asshole if you want to. I don't care. But I want you guys to know me as Jay and not as John. I wonder if CapCut includes editing for swears, so I don't have to do it myself. You know, I'm a little mad at CapCut right now because they want to charge me and make me go pro just to bring in my own music. That just doesn't sit right with me, and I'm fixing to make a complaint about that, because that's like basic video editing. You shouldn't need to pay for that. We're at 40%. We're just about to make it. Almost took a hard L right there. Middle of a wave, almost tripped and fall. If you guys have been doing this ruck march with me and you've stuck around this whole video, I just want to say thank you guys for supporting the channel and staying this long, because honestly, not a lot of people will be watching a video like this one that's an hour long or nearly an hour long and stick around the whole time. And if you guys would, please like the video, subscribe. If you're part of Texas HTF Discord server, share it around with your friends. Help me out, help me build a following, because honestly, I'm gonna need it too. Once I get a long enough cord, video will improve a little bit more. And time stops now. Took 3 minutes and 36 seconds from that flagpole. I'll just rise it up to 3:37. But that's the video, guys. We made it. This is 5 miles. I feel good. I'm not tired. A little sweaty, but I kind of expect that. If you're not sweating, you're not working. I'll see you guys next time. Please like and subscribe. Share my channel around with your friends. Happy first video, guys.